Hi, guys, welcome. If this is your first time here, this is Moments with Mo. Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about expectations and how our expectations lead to our disappointments. When you have an expectation of a situation, for right now, we're going to talk about a situation, i.e., you're saying that because that situation is projected into the future, you're seeing something right now, you're picturing your head. Usually, we are very futurist people, we picture the future a lot. Um, and you basically say, okay, if it doesn't, I, if it doesn't work out this way, the way I am expecting it to, because the expectation is to obviously to lead to some sense of joy, happiness, peace, then I will not have joy, happiness, and peace if it doesn't work out this way that I am picturing it in my head. If A, B, and C don't lead to D like this, then I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be satisfied. Fear. We're going to talk about this topic a lot because that is what's happening. You are projecting fear into your future, and also you're basically saying that I don't trust you, universe, angels, guides, source, God, whatever you want to call it. And that leads to your disappointment because you have a mentality of it has to work out this way, the way I'm expecting it to, because the way I'm expecting it to is a way of me being in control. And universe, your God, is always going to show you, no, you in control over certain things, but not that much. And we see many of ways how your happiness can come in, but it's your expectation that leads to your demise. So when it comes to situations, it's about trusting, taking a moment to understand where you are currently with yourself, and understanding that, why do I have this expectation? Where does it come from? And understand that you have no other moment but the present right now. And that fear is somewhere deep rooted in you, that you are projecting it, and it's an illusion. What you're thinking about in the future hasn't happened yet and isn't going to happen. It's a projection of the fear that's rooted in you. Therefore, your defense mechanism, ego, is like, I have an expectation that it works out this way. And again, that's going to lead to your disappointment. So release it. Release expectations. Now, especially not just situations, but with people. And that's the biggest lesson Mo had to learn. I had to release my expectations of myself firstly, and then I was able to release expectations of others. People that you love and care for, even though it comes from a loving place, it's still rooted in fear when you have an expectation as well of how somebody should show up in your life. And you got to understand that Some people, you can love them to the moon and back, but the expectation for them to be somewhere where they're not, for example, father and son, okay? The son feeling like he never has gotten the love that he deserves from his father. And the true, example of this is what it to be a dad. But as you grow up, that kid, hey, let's say wants to reconnect with his dad. And his dad's like, no, I'm good. And then that leads to disappointment, because it's like, again, the expectation that that kid had for his dad, that he should be able to love me the way I need to be loved. He should be able to love me like a dad loves his kid. And when you make peace in reality with the fact that the dad is not capable of doing such things. It was the expectation that the dad could that led to the disappointment. Are you following me? I'm going to say it again. It is the expectation that the dad could love him the way he needed to be loved that led to his disappointment. People have titles. We give people titles and we give these people labels, and there's a certain expectation that comes with the labels of mom, dad, grandma, brother, sister. But they cannot give you anything that they have not given themselves. Okay? And so it's very important to just remember, don't have these expectations. Release expectations, even if it's for the good of the person. Like it's going to lead to your disappointment, because they're going to do something and it's going to be like, that don't link up with what I have in my head for them. No, release it. Let them be on their journey and understand the power you have that you can control is how you deal with them, or whether you choose to be in their life or you choose to let them go. That is the power you have. But having an expectation that they will show up and do what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it for you and for the world, whatever, will lead to your disappointment. So that is what today's message moment is about. I just challenge you. I'm doing it every day, more and more. And I'm not 100% there at all, but I'm nowhere where I used to be. Just being more gentle with myself and being more compassionate and understanding of where someone is that's in my life right now. And again, I have the power and control to decide, I'm not going to have this expectation of you. I'm not going to have this projection of who you should be and how you should show up. Show up how you show up. And I'm going to show up how I show up. And I'm going to decide when it's time to no longer have this connection and be in this. You get what I'm saying? I'm in control of that. That's what I'm in control of. Whether I am around that situation or not. So if you have liked this, please hit the like button, hit the share. Also, if you're new, the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I drop videos, because if you watch my last video, I'm abiding by my spiritual calendar, okay? So, until next time, love and peace.